right, here is La Jaula, Ignacio Bahamondes, representing Valley Flow Striking Academy in Chicago, Illinois. One of the more electric strikers in this division, and that says nothing of his submission game that he can also lean on as well.
He's got it all. I mean, Bilal Muhammad was so high on this kid when he came into the UFC. You can see why. He has A+ skills across the board. Tremendous cardio. Firm belief in his coaching and the team behind him. All those things can lead to a very successful career, and that is what you see from Ignacio Bahamondes. Let's see if tonight he can get another victory and continue to ascend in this tough division.
Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a steel trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He's ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Ignacio Bahamondes. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee. All right, here we go. The outset of round 1. More often than not in MMA, you eventually meet your match tonight. He is trying to extend his winning streak and set the record for most consecutive wins in UFC history.
John, his ability to just win fights has been truly phenomenal to watch. Now he finds himself in very rare air next to guys like John Jones, Anderson Silva, guys that did not lose. Tonight, he has a chance to set the record for most wins to start a UFC career.
Man, he's just so fit, and he said in the fighter meeting, as the champion, there might be people who train as hard, but no one trains hard.
Yeah, nobody's training harder than him. I mean, he's got that championship mentality. But John, it's not just inside the octagon, it's outside, and it shows in his performance.
Man, that punch was a beautiful thing, straight to the target.
I mean, that was a nasty shot.
Well, champ, I'm not suggesting he needs to pace himself necessarily, but throwing caution to the wind and all of these bombs, no good if it doesn't land.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was a game plan, but if it's not landing, he's got to be careful not to get countered.
Hang on, champ. Huge shot inflicted upon him there. Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing. That hurt him. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that defense is is a thing of beauty, right? Slipping, dipping, and avoiding a lot of these power shots.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of just defending. His eyes are very open, aware. He sees everything coming toward his opponent.
Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here.
Oh, nice kick.
Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He rocked him pretty good there moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He's back, but he was hurt very bad.
All right, Ignacio Bahamondes, the Chilean kickboxer, with as many striking tools in his arsenal as anyone in this lightweight division.
Yeah, he's got it all, John. And he switches stances constantly. I believe he switches as much as anyone we have in the UFC.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. His left eye pretty swollen at this point. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
They just crash into each other and everything.
Oh, that is as good as it gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Kane.
Round two, come on. And there is the horn. Big 5 minutes for him there. Great round from Nurmagomedov. He ate a lot of that shot a moment ago. Not sure the extent to which he's recovered.
I mean, John, how could he be okay after taking a shot like that? He's still upright, but he cannot get hit again.
Good. Ready? Let's
Round
go.
two here.
Oh.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Nice technical strike there, and oh yeah, that shot cut him open.
Yeah, you can see it right there. The blood starting to trickle down. He can see the work paying off now. He'll start to target that cut.
There's that patented single. Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. Oh, he likes this position, half guard. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's gonna get the finish.
Oh, that's gotta be it. Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense. You gotta get height. You cannot get away if the guy is over the top of you. You gotta get your head and chest above his head and chest to start to force him towards your legs.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You gotta figure out a way to get back to your feet. Nurmagomedov's back into full guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
That's getting tight, that's getting tight.
Oh, he's actually doing it. Is it still? Khabib Nurmagomedov, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world.
This guy is amazing, John. Time and time again, he puts his skills on display. What a beast the champion is.
All right, quickly let us get you a replay as he gets it done in a big way by submission tonight, champ.
And I love the way that he attacks on the ground. He knew that he could take him down. What he did not know or may not have guessed was how big of an advantage he had on the ground. We saw him use his advantage to get a beautiful submission finish.
All right, to make this title fight official. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a Kimura, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there you have it with respect to Anderson Silva, John Jones, and the rest. You are looking live at the owner of the record for most successive wins in UFC history.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable to watch. To think that we saw this from the very beginning, and now he stands alone atop the mountain.
Well, the Georgian takeover continues across myriad UFC divisions. Here is the Armenian Arman Tsarukyan on any given Saturday night, the best 155-pound fighter in the world.
Yeah, John, and he has proven that time and time again. From the moment we saw Tsarukyan, we've seen him compete at the highest level. Back in the day, he fought Islam Makhachev in one of the toughest fights still that Islam has had inside the octagon. Tremendous wrestling, grappling, skills, great striking now, cardio, and power, John. He is a powerhouse, a big guy that has so much ability.
Arman Tsarukyan, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that, to start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there, and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion, and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arman Tsarukyan! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
The esteemed Mark Goddard, our referee, good for this one. All right, so another title defense beckons here tonight. He has already successfully defended this belt 5 times. We'll see what the future holds if he can make it 6.
It's one of the greatest reigns that we have seen in modern UFC history. But if he wants to truly become a legend, he needs to win the night, get a super fight, and win that. Now we start talking about him in the GOAT conversation.
All right, some interesting news in the lead up to this one. I'm not even sure if Dana White wants us to bring this up, but there are some shady training tapes that have been making the rounds, and that goes right in the face of true competition.
Yeah, I mean, it's not competition anymore. It's dirty. It's underground. It's not what this sport is about. If there's a safe place in fighting, it's in your gym as you prepare. When you start getting tapes put out to the world, people are filming privately, it's awful. And I feel bad for the people that are the subject of these tapes.
Oh, man, both of these guys didn't really take a shot.
Well-timed knee lands for the more well-rounded fighter. If you're the wrestler now, does that give you pause with your takedown game or not necessarily?
A little bit, because generally when they lead the knee up the middle, you kind of drive into him and take him down. That speaks to the impact that knee landed, that it made him take a step back, opposed to trying to continue that takedown. Oh! Oh, uppercut. Still fired back, even though he hurt bad.
Right, tense moments early, and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over. You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting him, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
Oh!
Both fighters throwing heat now. Tsarukyan, his eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry
Oh, what a shot now on the inside. He's hit now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, nice level change.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in a half guard, one thing.
Big shots landed by him now. Right into side control. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
Ready? Ready. Let's go.
All right, round 2. Oh, now we're seeing a lot of work to the body. A couple of those shots got through, and those will add up quickly, right? Even if you have the strongest core in the game, you don't want to take too many of those shots in and around your order. Now rocked him with a check hook.
I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike.
Beautiful.
He's in the center now. Oh, another one.
All right, so a little bit stuck, holding on to him now in the clinch.
But that's smart, John. He's trying to recover. He's trying to knock the cobwebs off after he got hurt.
Nurmagomedov gets clipped there, but you know he's a hard man to hit.
He's hurt bad.
Oh, and there it is. The story remains the same, and still the undisputed king of the lightweights.
Unbelievable, John Anik. This guy is a superstar. And once again, he proves he is also the best in the world.
Well, what a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the canvas. It goes into the books as a TKO.
I mean, it was game over the moment he started landing. You knew that one of these shots would end his opponent's night. This guy is a phenomenal fighter on the ground. And when he gets you there, you truly are in his world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, we got to get on out of here. He successfully defends the belt for a 6th time. I think he's cleaned out the division.
I mean, John, he has now joined the list of guys like John Jones, Anderson Silva, Kamaru Usman, all those great fighters that did so many great things. Now we get to see what's next, and next could potentially be a massive super fight.